Hello, my friends. I'm going to share with you a graph, a reading, a water moisture reading that I'm going to bet none of you have ever seen before. It's completely saturated soil from the groundwater, from the bottom up. Let's take a look at this. Right here, this is the bottom sensor. That's 50 inches below the surface. That sensor just spiked all at once. That's a big rain event. Here's our rain totals. So you can see a big rain right here and following a big rain. Spiked that bottom sensor. The next sensor, now that sensor is at 50 inches. Remember, this sensor right here is 42 inches. Look what happened. It started to get wet over the course of days, and then boom, it went and spiked through the roof. Another couple big rain events, see? Now, this orange sensor down here, that's at 34 inches below the surface. So between 50 inches and 34 inches, our root zone is completely saturated. Completely saturated. And then after that rain event, you can see this starting to drain back off and starting to fall back off again. My friends, this is critical information for a farmer. This is critical information. This is the kind of stuff that when you understand that sensors simply don't lie, all a sensor does is turns on, turns off, gives us the truth of what it sees. This sensor will give you more truth than a hand feel method, than any type of other water management system out there. The sensors simply don't care. They're going to tell you what's being seen in the soil profile. The conversation with this farmer, we got to watch the root development as it gets down close to this water. Now, hopefully this water all goes down before we get roots in there. But if it doesn't, we're going to have to manage a lot differently all summer long, because a big portion of our root zone is being totally saturated with water. It's going to change how we do things. Now, the other thing you got to think about with water coming up from the bottom is it's like this big lake, right? It's going to be sitting out there. It's just sitting and floating out in these fields. And there's places where this is not going to be an issue. There's going to be places this is even a bigger issue than what we're seeing here. So we have to take into account all the rest of that field and help the growers understand exactly what they're up against right now. My friends, this information is critical. See things like this, get it to your farmers. This is the kind of stuff that makes you valuable. The technology is important, but you are the value that takes it out to this grower. God bless. Make it awesome.